Hi everyone. Let us come back to SGK English, Elementary English Grammar and Spoken English. So we were studying question word questions, auxiliary questions, and auxiliaries are of two types: primary auxiliaries and model auxiliaries. In primary auxiliaries, there are three auxiliary verbs are there. They are forms of the verb be, do and have. Let us see, today forms of be. Be. You know, be forms am, is, are, was, were. Actually, what is meant by this be? What is meant by be? Be silent means you must be silent. Be patient, you must be patient. Is it also? So it is a state of being. You must be. In what way you must be? That's what be is. So the state of being has got different verb forms according to tense, present and past. For example, it is a pen. So now at present it is a pen. So if I break it, I can say it was a pen. Is it also? It is and was. The difference between is and was is that it is means at present it is. If it is broken, I cannot say it is no more a pen. You see? Then I have to say it was a pen. Okay now? So future it will be. Okay. So I am, I was, I shall be or I will be. So past, present and future. Okay now? So forms of be means state of being according to time, present or past. See, let us see. You see, am, is, are, those three are meant for a present tense. Okay now? And was and were for a past tense. Okay. So it is meant primary auxiliaries can be used for a finite verb as well as auxiliary verb. That is a speciality of primary auxiliaries. Other auxiliaries cannot be used in such a way. For example, see, where is that? Man is mortal. See that? Man is mortal. Means any man is mortal. Mortal means he will die, open to death. So the first function of be is as a finite verb. See, look here, finite verb, which means regular verb. The use of be, the main use of be is as a finite verb. That means regular verb. You see, man is mortal. So the verb here is is. Is the verb here. It is as same as he is a boy. Is it not so? Or anything like that. She is a girl. It is a pen. So it is used as a finite verb. You see? It is. Okay. So that is the main use of be form. So second use is as an auxiliary. Number one, to form passive voice. You know, to make passive voice, change the voice, you have to use the structure B plus B3. See, B plus B3. For example, a mango is eaten or mangoes are eaten. Okay, na? Or were eaten. So, B plus B3 is a structure of passive voice. Now, second use of auxiliary as auxiliary. Okay, na? Use of it as an auxiliary, second use. To form continuous tense. He is going. They are going. We were going. He was going. See? Is going, was going. Is are. Okay. Plus ing is present continuous tense. These two are the uses of be as an auxiliary. This is as finite. So primary auxiliaries can be used as a finite as well as auxiliary. Finite verb as well as auxiliary verb. You see, the first one is be. Be form means am, is, are present. Am and is singular, are plural used in present tense. And are was plural, was singular, were plural in past tense. See, am, is, was, these three what singular, and are, were, these two plural. Am, is, are present, was, were past. That is the use of be. The meaning of be you have understood. I hope you have understood. Okay, now it can be used as a finite verb as well as an auxiliary verb. See, whenever I say or speak of be, what comes to my mind is to be or not to be. That is a question. It is from Shakespeare, Hamlet. Hamlet, the king says, the prince says that to be or not to be, which means to be alive or not to be alive. To be alive means whether to remain alive or to die. He was doubting. To be or not to be, that is a question. Yes, I hope you will remember this famous, very famous line in literature. Okay, now these are the be forms of be. I hope it is clear to you. For more updates, subscribe to channel SGK English. Thank you.